coffee's ready for a flame. Southern Fried has news for you. Updates on life's going on, and maybe a joke or two. Get up, pray up, and coffee up. Welcome to the morning show with Dave and Rob on the Southern Fried Podcast. We get you up, we start you right, we rock your mornings all the time. Grab your coffee and your smile, join on in for a while. We got laughs, we got prayer, celebrate our nation every day. Love our vets, love our land. It's the home of the free and the land of the brave. Get up, pray up, coffee up. Welcome to the morning show with Dave and Rob on the Southern Fried Podcast. We get you up, we start you right, we rock your mornings all the time. Grab your coffee and your smile, join on in for a while. So come on in and have a blast, for a good time that will last. Start your day with a smile, with the hosts that do the most, and get up.
Well, good morning out there. We've made it to Wednesday. I'm Rob, that's Dave, and we're here with the Southern Fried Podcast Morning Show. How you doing this morning, Dave?
Doing great. Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hope you have a blessed day. Let's get it started. Let's go. Beat this week down. Don't forget our Discord channel, folks. We are really expanding and trying to monitor. I'll try to get the address up here in just a second. We've added a channel. So we have a couple of channels in there now. A little rainy up here. Not bad. A little bit. Temperatures are still up a little bit. But it's been a good week so far. Busy but good. I've been working with a guy from Egypt. Sprinkles.
Never mind. You've been working with a guy from Egypt?
No, I was just trying to remember. I didn't hear what you said. You said something. What was you talking about? What, down there?
Yeah, we just had a few sprinkles. It wasn't much yesterday. We're not really in line for any rain, I don't think, till Saturday. I don't know where that came from yesterday, but it's just a few sprinkles. Just enough to get the boards wet on the porch.
That's just enough to make you mad. Don't get but a little bit. Might as well get a little bit. You might as well get a bunch.
Well, I think they're out there. They're still trying to dig peanuts. If they get too much rain, then the fields turn to mud. You know, they're trying to. It's a balancing act. It's got to be wet enough for them to get them up, and they're not growing in concrete. But it's got to be dry enough where they actually get the tractors out there.
That's why farmers should be great prayers. Praying for that balance. Absolutely.
Oh. Well, I guess everybody out there is sad this morning. We're all heartbroken, crushed. We're heading into a partial government shutdown.
I don't think most Americans live in. Go ahead.
I guess, I started at midnight last night.
I believe so. I don't think most Americans will even notice.
I don't either. This is something that the Democrats said was just horrible when the Republicans said it. Oh, it's just horrible. It's just horrible. It's just horrible. You can't shut the government down. You just can't do that. It's not right. And then now here they're doing the same thing. They held it over the Republicans' heads forever. And now they're going to go step up and do it. Typical liberal double standard.
It does have some impacts, but most people it doesn't affect. For those that it does, I hate it for them. Their lives are disrupted. But if you're in government or if you're in those areas that are affected, you just need to plan because it will happen again and again and again. This is nothing new. Nothing will change. It will continue to be that way because it's used to try to force extra money people's way. So you're a bargaining chip.
Yeah, they want to continue. Part of the thing, I think, is they want to continue the Obama era COVID regulations on Obamacare or monies that they had for that. We're not, that time has come and gone. What is the issue? Oh, you're doing away with people's health care. Well, no, Obama made it cheaper while COVID was going on. Last time I checked, we hadn't been going around and seeing lines of people wearing masks trying to get into clinics over COVID. It's come and gone. It's time to, and that's,
I would just hate it for people that's trying to travel to a national park or something. They could shut down. It's possible. Depends on the park. Your vacation could be disrupted, and that's not your fault. But this will not last long. It will last days, not weeks, and it'll be settled, and life will move on. But hey, the sun's still coming up today. God's still on the throne. My life does not rise and fall upon politicians, that's for sure.
And I would rather see them shut it down than to cave at this point. I really would. I mean, come on. They painted Republicans and conservatives as villains for years. But if they ever came close to shutting the government down, or partial shutdown of the government, oh my gosh, whatever will we do? You're going to get up, you're going to go to work, you're going to do the same things you do every day. It's going to be okay.
If the press didn't report it, most people will, like I said, would never notice that it shut down. The majority of Americans. So sit back and eat popcorn and watch the show.
Yeah. It's going to be a fun show to watch. They're already hurling insults, this and that. Trump's threatening that, if we shut down the government partially, do we really have to let everybody come back?
Could be some pink slips.
Yeah. So it's going to be all right, folks.
There's advantages for working for the government. There's also some disadvantages. And I'm glad I'm not. I'm glad I'm not.
And you know who Randy Wintergarten is, right? Wintergarten, however you say her name, from the Teachers Union.
Not sure. I'm not sure if I know her or not.
She's the national president of the teachers, American Federation of Teachers. She actually gave good advice. And this is one of the most politicized groups in America. And there ain't no way our children should be subjected to this to start with. But and this coming off Fox, she offered a nugget of truth that teachers, especially conservatives and independents, should seize upon immediately. They should listen to her nugget of truth. She said bluntly, the union can be as political as it wants as long as it's democratic. And then came the key advice. You have the right to pull back your union contributions if you don't like the direction of the union. In other words, if you disagree with how the union spends your money, just opt out. Hey, that's great advice. What a genius move. Can you imagine that? In other words, they're going to keep doing whatever they want to with your money that you pay in dues, less than 10% of which actually protects you from being sued and stuff like that. And that's the big threat that they hold over their head. Oh, without being in the union, you could be sued by parents and da-da-da-da. And it protects them from that. But less than 10% of their dues actually go to that.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
As Joe would say.
Shit. It's about time for these teachers unions and stuff like that, the teachers to take charge of that. Most of the teachers, or a lot of the teachers, don't like this crap that they like to shovel. But, they feel like they're stuck. But no, you're not. Well, I'd like to see a group of lawyers get together, start a union up for teachers.
I mean, there's the way most of them are. I mean, if you don't get in it, you're outcast. If you're in it, sometimes you're forced to be a part of things you don't really want to be a part of.
Yeah.
I mean, some people are very for it, some people are not.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law lost her job because they just kept going on strike. So they shut the company down. I kept, I tried to, I said, y'all need to stand up. So these people, you pushed as far as you can. They're going to end up shutting your company down. That's what they did. She never had another job.
Yep. Wow.
30 years or something, 30-something years down the, just gone.
Wow.
An old company, too. They've been around a long time. But they depended on a lot of government contracts, too. And I don't know. It was a mess. I felt sorry for her, but she wasn't doing it, but her leadership was.
Yep.
But they had,
that's,
they just convinced her it was that the company had all this money to give them, and they wanted it. Well, the company finally said, we can't make a profit, so we're done. They just shut it down, sold the assets.
yeah.
That happens.
And everybody loses.
Everybody loses. It was sad. She was faithful to her company, and but it became a tug of war, and she was caught in the middle.
No.
They made some neat products in their day. I really enjoyed hearing their history. It was a neat history. They made a lot of stuff for war, military and stuff, because a lot of companies do. They switch around and make products that are needed. And then when there's no need there, you make domestic products. So they made a lot of different types of interesting products over their history. It's just a shame they're not there.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you watch any of Pete Hegseth's speech?
No.
I went back. I watched bits and pieces of it because some of it was just funny. And yes, I'm going to talk about the View because some of the stuff that they said was just hilarious. And, you know, he was basically saying if you're fat and not in shape, why are you a general? Tired of all these fat lard butts walking around. The whole world sees this. You know, you have some, you know, respect. You know, and he put in these fitness standards for the military. Why is that a bad thing? Do you not want your military to be in shape? I mean, it should be, you know. And so the View comes in there and said they were fat shaming people.
There's a few
That
police
was their big
departments.
thing.
They're probably just hoping he don't come there.
Yeah, no doubt. Oh my gosh. You know, they were like, well, what does it matter? It matters. Oh my goodness.
A few
Hey,
police
they told him,
departments
you know,
probably needs him to show up.
yeah. Yeah. On them fat butts out there. Barely can't get them out of their squad car. I've seen them. Y'all seen them? Yeah, they're there in every town and every county. It's usually the guy that's been there forever. He goes to get out of the squad car, and it's like, you see, oh, I need to take my seatbelt off. I'll be right there. Don't you drive up. Yeah. 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 And then he comes up, waddles up, starts to write you a ticket. Not all of them are like that, but everybody's got one.
They're definitely not going
Nice,
to. They're definitely not going to chase anybody down. I don't know them to pull anybody over. Usually they're at the donut shop, guarding the donuts.
That's what I was fixing to say. That's what I was fixing to say. The only way they're gonna run somebody down is if they've got a donut in their back pocket.
There was one. I don't know if he eventually retired or what, but he would drive his car down to the state store, read the paper, drink coffee, and eat donuts, and kind of just hang out there forever while everybody else was out running around pulling everybody over. He was like some kind of captain or something. I never seen the guy do a pullover. I think he just command posted from the store. You know, he had to weigh 400 pounds. Big boy.
He had to protect them donuts. Oh my goodness! This is
I'd
why
say
you
some
and
of
I
them
will
probably retire.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just. I'd say some of them might, but you know, well, it seems to me like the whole military kind of needs a little facelift. I mean, it might be a good way to get it done. What was that movie? Heartbreak Ridge. They had Clint Eastwood in it, where he went in. Just because your last sergeant was a short timer giving y'all a free pass, don't mean that's the way it's going to be now. Basically.
Well, a lot of people feel like behind the scenes are trying to get us ready for war, which is a sad thought, but believing that's where we're headed. So they're trying to toughen up the military and be ready for everything and top to bottom.
You never want to go to war, but it's the military's job to be prepared to do so. You know, why soften them up? Why weaken the heart of our military and with all this woke nonsense? You know, it's the military. They're there to do a job, and they're there to be prepared to do that job. You know, let them prepare them to get them ready. You know, make me say bad words. I don't like saying bad words.
Some of them thought their job was to be out there doing TikTok videos around their tank. out of shape.
Yeah. Dude, while you're out there doing TikTok, why don't you do a few push-ups? Oh, wait. Well, one. Just one.
I don't know how some of them getting their equipment. Some of the equipment's pretty restrictive. Good morning, Miss Jen.
Good morning, Jen.
How is you and the kitty cats today? They probably still all asleep. She's probably just laying there resting while they sleep.
Yeah, I feel like I'm still in the bed sleeping this morning. I did not want to get up. I'm kind of dragging this morning. I don't like dragging. But I will say this, it is so humid down here right now. I don't know if it's because of that storm out there in the Atlantic or what, but it is so dad blame humid right now. It is absolutely ridiculous. I hate it. You know, it's
been a little humid. Been warmer than I thought it would be for right now. I thought it would cool off a little bit more, but it's a new month. I think things will start changing here soon. Good morning, Michael.
Morning, Mike. You staying out of trouble this morning? Are you okay too? Are everybody okay? Well, I've got a new project coming up. I've got two projects, and Miss Elizabeth going to join in on one up there on her neck of the woods. I'm gonna be setting up a new fish tank here a few months, and I'm gonna gradually do it. I'm gonna do it slow and over time and do it right. And I'm gonna set it up here in the office over there on that wall over there, not the one behind me, but that one over there. I'm going to be setting up another desk over there. I'm going to use the fish tank for the backdrop on it. But I think I'm going to set up a 6-foot tank over there, 6 foot long. So, yes. Now that I found a way to run my tanks without all that algae in there, yes, I'm ready to go now. But I'm going to build something a little different than I've ever done. I'm going to build it for a specific place. Everything in that tank will come off the jetties in Panama City. How about that? We're going to have a specific area tank.
The old fish tank.
Yep. And
Chuck will enjoy looking at it.
Oh, he already looks at the other one like it's a dabbling buffet. You know, the puffer gets out, starts swimming around. He goes, ooh, I like him. And ooh, I want that one. Ooh. I'm waiting for him to stick his paw in the tank. He can't get to it, though. I got a canopy on it. But if he could, he'd be up there trying to. Puffer trim his toenails. Puffers have a beak. Oh,
That's what you need, Jen, a fish tank for all them cats to look at.
Yeah, they'd like that. Should be worried about them fish all the time. You get off that fish tank. It's not a buffet. Quit looking at them like that. Don't eat Nemo. That's what you need in a Nemo fish. Yep. Don't eat Nemo. Yeah. See, she used to have one. Get a crab or a lobster and that cat can have fun. He could play patty cake with the lobster and the crabs. Yeah. Yeah. You know, if the cat eats Nemo, that's going to make the next installment of Finding Nemo much more interesting, I think.
Well, they got to come up with a way to make more of them.
Yeah, I'll get you a scoot and go to the litter box to see if you can find him. There's Nemo. Oh, that's probably horrible. Any kids are watching, that's not real. That's a joke. Okay. They're not going to do that with Finding Nemo.
There probably ain't no kids awake.
Probably.
They drag up
on. They're getting ready.
On Wednesday.
If they are, they're probably getting ready for school. Oh, no. It's early in the morning. I don't want to get up. You ever hear that at your house? From your girls? Do they ever go, Papa, I don't want to get up. It's too early.
Every once in a while, she says she don't feel good, but usually she gets up and gets going. So you set a standard and you never have to worry about it. And the standard is, well, I go to work and you go to school. So that's the standard. There's no sense in arguing about it. So she's not really a morning person, but they had homecoming last night. I had a homecoming dance. She sent me a bunch of pictures of her and her friends.
Yeah.
Looked like they had a good time.
Yeah, that's right. Homecoming was this last weekend. They had homecoming down here too. Oh my goodness.
They don't really dance, but at that age they just go in for the snacks and hang out with their friends. But that's what it's called.
It's yeah. And she's what, 12 or 13? They're probably scared to get out there and dance much. Too many people get to talking. That's right. She's 13 now, isn't she?
Yep.
She's officially a teenager.
I had a friend, him and his she was a high schooler, daddy-daughter dance. He stood on the sideline and was appalled at what he saw. Daddies and daughters doing bump and grinds on the dance floor.
No.
Several years ago. It's been at least that's been 20 years ago in the city. Yes, sir. We are every Saturday. We're doing videos and promos and stuff. But yeah, unless we're sick or something other preempts it, yes, sir. We do a couple hours Saturday mornings. We'll be highlighting two new structures this week and making I'm hoping Miss Elizabeth can come up. We're going to do promos with her, get her set up. We have no promos for the ladies. We have got to get changed, and we're going to do some with her for various things, and I hope she can do that. And I got to work with Dean. We did a promo, but it wasn't our fault. We had a Wi-Fi issue or something, and one of the screens lagged or cameras lagged by the time we cut it, so we're going to recut it. But yeah, we're having a blast getting things ready for the financial groups. We're doing videos for that and for the podcast. So this baby is wild this morning.
Are you talking about you or the cat?
I'll ask him about it. He has been pretty busy, Mike. Oh, hello, Brusky. Hello. Oh, that was Jen. But it is Hump Day, and that means tonight we have special guests, right, Rob? Because it's the first of the month. Who do we have?
I
Steve.
think Steve's going to be. Still, I got to reach out to uh, Joe and Donna
Oh,
about
they're
tonight too, because
they're in tonight. Is that tonight? I don't know
that
why I
was
was
the
thinking that
goal.
was
I'll
Friday
reach
night.
out to.
Sure, Mike.
I can probably shift it to Friday if I need to. Ain't no problem.
I mean, has he? I mean, no. I mean, Steve's just part of the group. I mean, if we have a guest, I just know that Steve's. It's his Wednesday.
Okay. Well, we'll do Steve and I'll shift it. It ain't no problem at all.
No. Steve's just part of the crew for tonight. Joe's coming in to do the testimony, right? For
That's
his
the
heart
goal.
attack. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I'm anxious to hear it. He's already scheduled. Mike. Well, he is. Well, he's not really a special guest. I just was trying to build up the show. He's just crew for Wednesday night. Today's the first Wednesday. Did he do a show last night? I didn't get to look. Jim, did he do Tinker Tuesday? I didn't. I was really busy. I like to go back and watch it. I like his Tinker Tuesday. He's been working on a project. He did have a show. Okay. I missed it. I usually get a notification. I didn't get a notification he was on, but I may have missed it. He said he has, what did he say the other morning? 12 or 14 categories of product now?
Yeah.
When we first met him, I think he had 4. He's come a long way. The only other thing I don't have of his is I don't think I have that. There's one product I haven't ordered. I think it's the leaf. And I need a couple more hooks.
Yeah, I need some more too.
I did. The others are hanging up. Matter of fact, well, you can't already see it. The birdhouse behind me has everything hanging on it. And it's held up by the hook.
Okay.
3 items Jen has. Thank you. I know Steve would appreciate that.
I wonder if he can make me some brackets and braces to go on my shelf, my coat rack thing that I'm making. Some 90 degrees. So
Steve is going to be the Walmart of blacksmithing. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. Well, I'll tell you what. If he is, he'll his products will be around a lot longer than anybody else's.
Yeah.
That's going to be his tagline. No Chinesium here. He's been, I haven't seen him lately. He come in the other morning for just a minute, but then he was off to see the wizard. So I haven't talked to him much. But he broadcast, I think, Tuesdays, Fridays, and sometimes one other day, I think. Yeah, I know what you meant, Michael. It cracked me up because he's always talking about those products are Chinesium. I got what you're saying. Mike, now's the time to stock up on those that gas. It'll be cold before you know it.
Yeah, it will.
I don't know. What does
Yes, it will.
the Farmer's Almanac say about this winter?
I hadn't even looked at it. I can though, real quick.
I just wondered. Sometimes it will say bad winter. Sometimes it will say mild. How are you feeling, Michael? I know you've been your foot. What I mean, like where you fell. Oh yeah, I hear you, man. Jerry Barrett went home. I meant to say, I forgot that. Pray for him as he continues to recover. His wife's concerned because of the different medications he's on, because he had a seizure off of the other medication, but you know how it is. They give you something to counteract the something they give you, but they say he needs that medication for his body to accept and not reject the organ. Anyway, pray for him.
Mm.
Steve wanted to watch Monday night, but he still felt like he was tired.
Says the upcoming 25 to 26 winter may not be as brutal as last year's season, which led to record-setting cold temperatures, the Farmer Almanac says, but expect plenty of snow and wintry weather. So, still going to be cool, apparently.
Yes, thank you, Miss Jen. He definitely needs that. We'll have a good trip to the doctor. Do you ever take an apple to him? Wouldn't it be funny? Walk in. Here's my apple.
Dude. He might look at you the wrong way. You want to be careful who you giving stuff like that to, you know. This is the same guy that's going to see you naked, probably.
Apple day
Or
keeps the
gal,
doctor
or
away. It'd be like a good luck charm. You give an apple, you say maybe I don't have to see you next time.
I wonder if some kids got confused. That's why they started giving apples to teachers.
Well, maybe.
An apple will take the teacher away, too.
That's a trip I don't like
kinda got
making, is
caught
to the
off.
doctor.
I don't either.
I don't mind going.
Yesterday,
I just don't like the process.
yeah, well, they go in, they check your heart, and they make sure your motor's in time. They go checking your heart. They make sure you got plenty of oil pressure by checking your blood pressure. They make sure that the fuel's not too rich by checking your blood sugar. I mean, yeah, they check everything. Make sure you're not getting any fatter. I hate getting on the scales at the doctor. I check my weight every morning. I run about 220 to 225. I go to the doctor. I get on their scales. They say I'll weigh 240. What the heck is going on here? I know what it is. I check my weight after I get out of the shower, and I got clothes on when I go to the doctor. I don't like their scales. I'll tell them before I get on there, your scales call me fat. I don't like them. And they just life and life. You can hear what they're thinking. Not only do they call you fat, but you are fat. Be all judgy and stuff. Hurt my feeling. I might cry one day up there. And everybody's going to feel really bad. There you go, Michael.
I think Paul said he had lost around 60 or 70 pounds. over the last. I don't know how long that is. I don't remember if he told me. But they've been going to the Y and working out and feels better, and that's good. Very good.
Yeah.
My wife has lost some too, which helps her. I said, you can't lose too much. But a little bit, what she lost was probably helpful. But don't go any further. You got to have strength, a little muscle mass. I'm the one that needs to lose weight, not her.
And
a lot of people. That's good, Michael. That's good, man.
Yeah.
That's probably a little.
Absolutely.
Maybe a little above standard. You can lose too much in a short time, but that's good though. But a lot of people look at people that are heavier than they should be, whatever the case may be, and they prejudge them and they say they eat too much. It may have nothing to do with how much they eat. That's one of the worst things I see out there is people mock, how much they, you were in a wheelchair, so it's hard to get that. Good for you. Proud of you.
Yeah. Well, way to go.
It's hard to be, get the exercise in when you're like that. Of course, you can work your upper body a lot. Some of those folks in wheelchairs, they got tremendous upper body strength to compensate for, their legs maybe not working or whatever. Well, you get rid of it.
Yeah. We're
Keep
not
on
fat,
working.
Michael. You're not fat, Michael. You're fluffy.
More to love.
That's right.
Michael needs a cat. He needs a cat.
What?
Michael, he needs a cat.
What the world does he need a cat for?
Us, help keep each other warm during the winter. Have a little company. You got cats. Why shouldn't he have a cat?
Oh, they're ornery. They're ornery animals. He'll be going in there. He'll be jump up there in his lap, and be scratching and clawing all the way like a 4-wheel drive.
But they're, low maintenance.
I wouldn't say that. They require a lot of attention. Well, they're less maintenance than a dog, though. It requires constant attention. He's like Chuck right now.
I'm just saying, you don't have to walk a cat. You don't have to take a cat out for the bathroom, or they clean themselves.
But you might have to take the cat out. What do you mean? That's a big no. Michael, are you saying you wouldn't like to have a big, fat, orange cat with one eye like Chuck? Cats have a natural instinct to get evil. No, they're just, they just don't care about anything. That just makes them indecisive. They just don't care. Chuck likes to get right dead under my feet, try to trip me and everything else. So, I say that's a sign if a cat tries to trip you that he really loves you. No, Michael, you have to set them up a litter box. Come on now. Come on, man. You don't just let them crap on the floor. You set them up a litter box. Then you got to get that little bitty shovel thing that's got all the slits in it and dig the poop out and put it in a bucket. And yeah. See, she's got one laying on. Jenny's got one laying on her side right now. She's not talking about the cat poop. She's talking about the cat. The cats go poop in the litter box. So I can't take anything to take care of, period. Yeah, you can get an automatic litter box. It'll take care of itself. What do you mean no litter box? Well, where do you go to the bathroom? Don't you have a litter box that you go to the bathroom in? If you ever find somebody, have a friend of yours that has a cat, I'd recommend pooping in the litter box at least once. You want to see a cat owner go crazy? I heard that some of the band guys on ZZ Top pulled that on each other once. Oh,
That would be a one and done. I can guarantee you that.
what? They are automatic crappers. Well, everything that eats is going to poop, Michael. They have to. You need a cat. We need to get you down here and take you over to ARA, Animal Rescue Alliance, and get you set up with a kitty cat. I'm just saying, those cats need a home. They need somebody to love them and feed them and clean their litter box and love on them and, you know, pet them and call them George.
I would say Michael had a cat. It wouldn't be named George. I don't know what it would be, but it wouldn't be George.
I know what Michael would name his cat. I got a pretty good idea. You want to hear?
Sure.
Get out. Get out. Oh.
Well, that would work too, Michael. Service animal, service dog.
Oh.
But a companion's good. You and the dog
Yeah.
could watch podcasts together. Or watch podcasts and watch Clifford or something. Then go back to podcasts.
Oh. Dogs are so needy, though. To me, it's just.
Well, most creatures are needy, especially humans. You know how you know somebody needs something, right?
How?
If you get up first.
If you what?
If you get up first.
If you get up first, does somebody need something?
You'll find out. Because as soon as you get up, they're going to start saying, hey, I need this, I need that, can you bring me this? That's how you know they need something. Just get up first.
Oh, I got you. Well, you know, while you're up, can you
I've known couples that would have tried to wait as long as they could to go to the bathroom because they didn't want to get up first.
That's sad.
It's
because they
though.
might need some.
It's truth. Or they take the remote with them because they don't want to lose the power of the remote.
Oh.
I have the power.
Wow.
Speaking of Jerry Barrett, he posted a meme online 17 minutes ago. Two old guys standing out in the field, a couple of farmers. It says, any man that can do it 65, what if he was doing it 25, wasn't doing much at 25.
Yeah.
Cats love you too, Michael.
Look, when you feed a dog and you wash a dog and you walk a dog, they look up at you like you're the greatest thing ever. You are their master. You feed a cat, you take care of the cat's cleanliness, you take care of its litter box. They look at you like you're their slave. And that's just the long and the short of it. Like, yeah, human, get on your job. That's just the way they are, you know. But, and I agree, they can be ornery critters. But then every once in a while, you find one like Chuck, and Chuck is ornery. But you know, the bond that he has with me is just amazing. I love it. It's a lot in my day. You know, he doesn't. You know, every time I have a seizure and I wake up, if I'm on the floor or on the couch or whatever in the bed, there he is, and he's right there purring, trying to make me feel better. You know, I guess he never forgot when he was little bitty that his belly was hurting. I made it feel better. His belly was hurting because it was empty. Poor old guy. And he never forgot that. And he still eats like a horse. And I don't overfeed him. I don't think. I mean, he just eats all the food. I mean, Topanga's, I've cut way back on. I think he's lost a little bit of weight. So, hey, I don't know. He's going to eat. And if his food bowl is empty, he circles you like a shark. Or me, anyway.
Maybe he's eating the other cat's food. He's getting fatter and they're getting skinnier.
She's not losing no weight. She's not losing no weight. She's not getting fatter either.
Oh, so, maybe that's why he's eating all the food. Or most of it. Got her on the maintenance.
Do about it. There ain't nothing I can do about that. It says, not mine. When I walk in, they meet me at the door. They want attention. Yes, cats know when something is going to happen. Michael said, do you notice the similarities? Female, feline. That's kind of, I don't know. So you're drawing parallels between the way a woman acts and the way a cat acts. I think that might have the makings for a show, Dave. You know, in what ways are cats like women or men?
Go for it. Go for it. I will be glad to watch.
We can do that on Friday night on Front Porch Talk.
No, we. You.
Why not? Are you afraid? After the show we did last Friday night. Oh, you can't be afraid of this one.
I'm not afraid. I didn't say I was afraid. I just said I'm not doing it.
You could train them both to go in the litter box. Well, I hate to hear that. I mean, even if they're, you know, cats or whatever, they're still part of the family. Michael. But yeah, you could train cats and women to go in the litter box. You can teach them to clean themselves. You can, well, they just learn how to do that naturally, I guess. I'm just saying there could be some similarities there in the way that women act and the way cats act. I'm just throwing it out there. Wouldn't you agree, Jenny? Cats are very aloof at times. Women folk can be aloof, especially when you hack them off or tick them off. Well, you no, Rob, no. You start petting on a cat, they liable to turn their butt right at you or just walk away. I'm just saying there's some similarities. There could be possibly some similarities there. And I guess to be fair, on the next week's show, we'd have to do ways that men and donkeys are like, unless y'all just have at it. That'd be fair. We'd be fair about it.
Enjoy that.
Michael, you're going to get in trouble. You're going to get in trouble, Michael. Can't say it that way. It's not nice.
Remember, the internet's forever. They might be some woman been checking you out, liked your profile. She's going to see that comment. She's going to say, I'm out.
Oh. Unless you need something. They already have been calling men dogs. Oh.
Ouch.
Oh, ouch. That's pretty stout there, Michael.
Well, we're headed to take the kiddos to school. Y'all have a great day. Got to get these kiddos to school and get my work day. Y'all have a blessed Wednesday.
I think Michael's wanting you to bring him a cat. And he says that you're the only one that knows where he lives. I think he's saying he wants you to bring him a cat or a puppy.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he wants it, but I could help him out. Well, broski, that can happen. Later, Michael. Love you, man. I hope you get feeling better. Bye, broski. Bye, Jim. Right. I think that's all we had in here this morning. See y'all. Have a blessed day. Y'all can continue. I just got to go.
Yeah, I'm fixing to log it out. Y'all have a great day.
Get up, pray up, coffee up.